point of this, there's nothing in it. Drink that's full of chemical sweeteners. It's a scam, it's a scandal, it's rather immoral, it's been covered up.
If you'd like more life-changing guests on the show, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on. Tim, we're going to do something else we haven't done on my show ever. We've got 2 props. Would it be okay for you to close your eyes for about 5 seconds? I just don't want you to see them.
Okay.
Hopefully you trust us enough that we're not going to do anything. It's very simple, but if you wouldn't mind just closing your eyes.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Jem, pass the 2 props over. Yeah, could you, the other one's in the, that's it.
My legs tightly crossed and my back to the wall.
Yeah, yeah. Did say 5 seconds, but there you go. There it is. Just chuck it in. That's it.
The power of editing will make this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Right, we're great. Thanks for.
I can take the blindfold off
now.
now.
Yeah, you can now. Thanks for playing along. So first off, this is a protein bar I eat probably too much of. So you don't have to say the name of the brand. I don't want to shame any brand if you rip it apart. But if you have a look at the ingredients, is that protein bar? It says vitamin and protein bar.
Vitamin and protein bar.
Yeah.
Yes, with chocolate salted caramel flavour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you could have a look at the ingredients and tell us
And why do you take this? Just because you're hungry, or?
No, I take it because I understand. I take it because I believe that increasing protein is good for. I wouldn't say building muscle because I'm not a bodybuilder, but I am under the impression that a high protein diet is good as you get older, and it's good if you do exercise for your muscles. So that's why I take. Put protein in my shakes and in the morning and have one of maybe 2 of them a day even.
Okay, well, it's so it's got 8, yes, per serving, which is 55 grams, it's got 8 grams of fat. It's got 15 grams of carbs, which is about 4 spoons of sugar, and it's got 3.5 grams of fibre, which is about 1/10 of your requirement, and you got your 20 grams of protein, which is a lot. So you're getting a lot of protein, but you're also getting a lot of sugar in that, and it's got these other vitamins in there, none of which you really need, in fairly small doses, and it's presumably highly, it doesn't actually say what the other ingredients are, so this is odd. It must be somewhere hidden. Oh yeah, here we are. So the key.
So as Tim unfolds the hidden part of the wrapper.
So the key is the ingredients are milk, protein, milk chocolate with sweetener maltitol, cocoa butter, whole milk powder, cocoa mass, emulsifier, lecithins, soya, collagen hydrolysate, humectant, glycerol, isomalto, oligosaccharide, water, soya crispies, soya protein, starch, barley, natural vanilla flavouring, cocoa powder, cocoa mass, natural flavouring, salt, vitamins, and then list of all the vitamins, and it's got extra sweetener, sucralose. So that list is frightening. So you consider this, this is a good way of getting protein.
Yeah.
And gives you your 20 grams of protein, which you feel you need. It gives you 4 spoons of sugar, but it's giving you about an extra 20 chemicals into your gut, many of which are harmful for it. And so overall, this is ultra-processed food and is not good for you.
Okay, thank you. That's what I probably didn't want to hear, but I like truth.
Do you like it?
And the next one is we have a bottle of Prime, which all the kids are going wild for. Can you have a look at the ingredients and tell us what you think of those?
Okay, so here, so I'm looking first at the nutrition information, and it says there's only per 100 mils, it's hardly any calories here. So it's virtually calorie free, no fat, no carbs. According to this, there's nothing in it. And then you read the ingredients, it's got filtered water, reconstructed coconut water, citric acid, mineral salt, dipotassium, natural flavouring, colour, beta and carotene. It's got multiple sweeteners, sucralose, sulfame, K, amino acids, isoleucine, leucine, valine, and vitamin A, B, B6, B12. And so I guess it's trying to say this has got extra amino acids in here, and that's why you're drinking it, but plus a whole mass of sweeteners and sort of 0 calories. So yeah, again, this is a protein drink that's full of chemical sweeteners, which would be fantastic if sweeteners weren't bad for you. But we know in some people they give you a sugar peak and stimulate your brain to want more sweet things. So for kids particularly, I think this is dangerous. It just changes their threshold and their appetite signals. They want to seek out really sweet things rather than bitter things. And we now know that artificial sweeteners, all of them, affect our gut microbes, so that they affect the products they make. They reduce your gut health and have other impacts we yet to find out. So again, it all comes down to, how badly do you need protein? Do you need protein enough to ingest all these extra chemicals that are doing you harm?
Well, can I ask you then? Yeah. Because I've been led to believe through the research my wife does, because I run the business and do all the research on business and entrepreneurship and all the staff we have and all of this, and she takes care of the food information. So I understand as you get older, your muscles, it's harder to retain muscle, and so having a high protein diet as you get older is important to retain your muscle, which is good for your longevity of life. And been led to believe that if you want to retain muscle and even grow muscle, if you're training, you want to look good, you need more protein. What are your thoughts on those?
They are all true, but most of the protein experts in nutrition that don't have a product to sell, so that we get easily enough protein on the average diet. We get more than we need. You can't store protein in your body unless you're building muscle. So drinking a lot of protein one day, it just goes straight through you, uses a fair bit of energy, your body processes to break it down and get rid of it. It's quite hard for the body. So it's quite hard to actually eat a lot of protein in a day. Humans are not sort of designed to do that. If we were meant to store protein, we'd have had a special organ that stores it up for when we need it. I think there are some exceptions when you might need extra protein. One is as you get into your 70s, you start to lose lean mass more dramatically than the very steady sort of decline at other ages. And so there's a feeling that older people might need some protein supplements, or just change the diet, particularly if they're vegetarian, might need to really focus on high protein foods. And the others are sort of professional athletes and bodybuilders. But if you're not in that category, there's no evidence that you need extra protein or it's any good for you, and particularly children need it. And this is a bit of a con, that you're selling protein to kids who want to be big and strong like their dad. They need to exercise and do something. They're not going to get it from a drink that's full of nutrient sweeteners that's going to mess up their insides and their immune system.
If you enjoyed this content and you want to watch my full interrogation of Tim Spector, you can watch it here. You will not believe some of the great guests we have got coming soon on the show, so make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on. And remember this, if you don't risk anything, you risk everything.